Yo, what's going on world, what's going on YouTube, at Twitter, on the fucking Twitter, don't flop all fucking day. We're here in Southampton, who's here to see some battles? Make some noise! Yes, I'm gonna take that as a yes. DFAFD, don'tflopshop.com, at don'tflop on the Twitter, facebook.com/don'tflop, don'tflop repping to the fucking death. Shouts out my whole team, Bam, MA, Bentley, Sam, Liam, everybody else fucking with us, Kruger on the main cam. Shouts out Broken Antenna as well, and everybody else helping with the filming. This is the first ever Southampton event. Shouts to Raygun Youth for doing the cross promotion, bringing us all the way down. The first time we have ever visited this city. We've been here about 3 hours. Let's get into battle number one of the night. On the right hand side, rapper number one that I'm introducing from London, Cracker. Make some noise! Yes, they're two relatively new MCs. And on the left hand side, appearance number two, smashed his tryout at Birmingham, MARLO. Make some noise! It's starting off the night, man. Nothing but love to these two. We've got MARLO on my left, Cracker on my right. They chose off camera, the Cracker's gonna go first. It's round number one of the night on Cracker. Let's go.
Let's go. Alright, listen, you ready? Yeah! Listen, MARLO, you don't belong here. I know you're living a lie. You may have these fanboys fooled, but my vision is tight. You just got bored of Shakespeare and history got shy, so you came to Don't Flop and thought, yeah, I'll give it a try. You took the private jet to Shuffle's house. How quick did it fly? You told him it's like the debate team, but you get to deliver in rhyme. He put his hand on your shoulder, put his chin to the sky and said, MARLO, the West Coast Hampshire division is mine. You fucking upper class faggoty mug. When was the last time you actually travelled by bus or had a sandwich for lunch instead of caviar for brunch? When was the last time your boy went pen and outside you knew you'll never see him again instead of your boy going pen? Sylvania for the weekend. See, when was the last time you actually wrote to a beat, express pain in your flow and get deep instead of reciting this poetry for neeks and coming to Don't Flop like we wouldn't notice that you're weak? Fuck that. See, in your debut battle, I noticed that you were interrupting hard. If it's their turn to spit, no one cares if you thought of something smart. Speaking in between lyrics with your random fucking bars, you're like a policeman stopping kids from graffitiing. You interrupt the spraying because you don't understand the art. See, I know you saw the video of Amanda Todd, the girl that committed suicide in the past, bullied every time she went to class, her time wasn't to last, and when it arrived at a part of the final time she ever scarred, you said, well, if she was depressed, why didn't her daddy just buy her a car? See, in London it doesn't work like that. Not everyone's daddy works like that. You're the one that's about to receive this work like that. Because in Respect BA's third round against Saying That's Right, you were probably like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Well, apart from the fact that you're everything Respect BA was talking about. So after this battle, you can come cypher with me. We'll find out who the dopest is. Write shit with me, your pen couldn't cope with it. Judges for this battle, you better start focusing. I ain't telling you why to vote for me, I'm telling you why not to vote for him. That's time.
That's round one, let's go! Let's go, MARLO round one. Let's see, it's on MARLO round one, hold it down, let's go.
Once again I'm here, in another Cracker's country. In another Cracker's face? Man, Cracker's kind of tubby. Cracker's a munchkin. No, wait, scratch that. Cracker's an arrogant dumb kid who whenever he's battling does this aberrant tongue thing. As if it's Gomez to prove he's either disabled or Jabba the Hutt's twin. This man is disgusting. I'm apparently just in, so by comparison, Cracker's the Duff Blimp. Man, look at that flab on your push chin. That'll make you cash if you wanted. Put an ad out or something. That's a safety mattress for stunt risks. Like a hamster that's stuffed in a hamper of muffins. You should go on holiday more often. By packing your luggage in that, you could travel for nothing. Oh, and on some Twitter chat, he said apparently in battles all he ever hears is ginger this and ginger that. So I quipped him back, saying, wait, you're ginger? Wow! That could really help my writtens, thanks. Forgetting he doesn't get sarcasm. So he genuinely asked me, did I seriously miss the fact he looks like Zippy trapped in more than Ninja Fat Prick? You look like an Ed Sheeran sniffing crack Prince Harry Mr. Man. You You seriously think I'd be missing that? Are you flipping mad? Take off your friggin' hat, you're ginger, twat! I'll stop pretending you're a G. Cracker studied drama at Roehampton Uni. Hell of a degree. You can imagine him now, dressed and ready for the scene where Romeo confesses. You can imagine him now, dressed and ready for the scene where Romeo confesses an obsession for his queen and pecks her on the cheek. And let me tell you, don't let any of his features like his hair and belly affect what you believe, because Cracker plays the best damn Juliet I've ever seen. He mentioned Shakespeare. Shit, I've seen this dude in Two Gentlemen, Macbeth in every scene. Shit, this ginger goblin's more of a thespian than me. What do you expect this prick to be? He's nicer than the Sesame Street. I invited him round to share a sip of tea. He accepted and agreed quicker than DNA accepted that second set of teeth. He even brought round a set of biscuitries and his collection of Captain America figurines that he said would interest me. I mean, I didn't get it, shit was rigged. But the point is, he acts like he's a menace from the streets, neglected by his peeps and offensive on the beats, when in reality, you're like the friendliest little pet that's ever breed and probably volunteer at a pensioner's retreat. No, but seriously, I know that I'm like polite and shit, and then my class is obviously kinda mid. In my mind, there's no question who's the nicer kid. I bet you're the type of prick who recycles his entire bin by following the guidelines printed on that flyer which your local council provides you with. He's never had the kind of grit it takes a proper guy to mix some polystyrene in amongst those bottles of the finest gin. The one day former might have been the contents of a nightly binge, made him vomit like a bitch, but obviously expired since. And that's time, that's it.
Time! Yeah, that's right.
No, hold it down. Right. Round two, I'm gonna do Cracker, let's go.
Alright. Listen, I can't front on you. In your debut rounds, you really rapped it fire. Well, but it defeats the point when you deliver them like Michael McIntyre. You're just a comedian, no watchman, just stand up. That's dead out. Nah, you're just a comedian, no watchman, just stand up. That's dead off. Indie kid, I bought killers and gorillas, it's easy, so let's rock. My bars don't fly over head tops, they slice down, no headshots. So how you gonna do your stand up when I cut your fucking legs off? See, you brought deep sea divers to your last battle because that was a fucking wet squad. Shuffle T banging on his chest in his blazer and his V-neck top. While you're looking behind like, Shuffle T, say something, encourage me, we stay fucking, show love to me, you're like my 8th cousin, that's blood to me. Let's go. Sorry, Shuffle T, try to get involved in his 16 metal shards to your spleen because I gotta kill off your dog, now it's Marlo and me. I cut him apart on that first day tip. You on that mermaid shit. I'm at the Ogmios, second round, 4th birthday shit. Because I'm not an OG, but I split an atom for banter. I'm not an OG, but I split an atom for banter. Don't need a thesaurus, because if I choked, it wouldn't matter. I ain't got 100 bullets, but I banned with the grammar. Cause I lost to this film will show you that you're not a rapper. Let's go! See, Jefferson Price fucked your mum. Wow! He did. Of course it wasn't hard at all. Said her brain is psychosis, it's madness when she gargles balls. But if I sense the DNA and the shotties in my arsenal, you know that she'll decay if I chop her into parts. Now you named yourself after a drug lord from The Wire. Probably thought that was gonna sound rare. That's like me naming myself after, I don't know, someone with brown hair. So you've never done a scheme. Everything you say is the same. So how are you going to play with words if you can't even play the game? You don't understand culture. You only spray for fame. You've been thinking inside the box for too long like David Blaine. So after this, you can come cypher with me and we'll find out who the dopest is. Write shit with me, your pen couldn't cope with it. Judges for this battle, I hope you're still focusing. I ain't telling you why to vote for me, I'm telling you why not to vote for him.
Let's go! Let's go! It's time, let's go. Shout out Cracker, right, so Marlon, let's do this.
You laugh at your own jokes. It's true. Watch any of his battles back. Every time he spits a bar, he giggles harder than his sister, and that bitch is a wicked tickle partner. He started telling me an anecdote once. Boy, that was a big disaster. It took nearly 60 minutes for him to master the simple task of thinking past the beat he was currently with and casting descriptive parts without erupting into fits of laughter. You do, man. You're a chortling spastic. His video shoot took like 4 years to wrap because he was so awful at acting. Ironic, considering his course at Roehampton, but every shot shot the director called for was damaged because he was corpsing an average of all of his rapping. Oh, and listen, I know like he's your best friend in your crew, but how awkward is it that C Major's better than you? I'm just trying to imagine the two of you penning it, dude. Like, he comes up with some intelligent, new, clever and relevant move to pretend that your crew is genuinely repping the neck of the woods where protection with a weapon is due, and then, when it's you suggest that you do a rhyme like, don't be testing the proof. V for Vendetta was true. And then C Major and the rest of the crew are like, yeah, that could do. Why don't we put that in the section for you, and then we'll dip it to there if we need something extra to use. And then Cracker's like, yes, I've improved. Cracker the Honky. For anyone who hasn't heard the Honky set and doesn't know what to expect or save you from regret, his catalogue's not the best. You might just win the contest for least original content yet, talking about society's problems and how they've got you stressed. Like, yeah, we get it, the cops are not your friends, and yes, the government is off its head, but that's not exactly the kind of bombshell that screams out, stop the press! You're just copied sentences from a text that's come from a far more politically conscious pen, trying to show us that governments consist of nothing but dishonest men. Fuck Honky, call yourself Cracker the Sherlock instead. Nah, but to give this guy some props, there's not a mention about how he's getting a lot of sex from the hottest skets, because your songs reflect what's really going on, correct? So yeah, maybe I did get on a posher step. Maybe I did get on a posher step than Pop and Fresh with an orange head, but at least I'm not. You're a novel rapper. I'm not even a proper MC, and look how that's obviously got him vexed. I just like popping on and dropping comic threats, but when I click onto something obvious in what's presented in the content of the chubby orange pest I've got up next, best believe it'd be an honoured blessing for me to warn everybody and anybody left who might have got the wrong perspective that I strongly admonish everything is strawberry blondish red, moronic, idiotic honkies ever released on the web. Time.
Now you call someone Aryan in a rap battle. Now I ain't saying that's like preparate or I don't understand the words you speak, but this is battle rap, bitch! This ain't Oxford University! I mean, what did you expect? The crowd to start brapping and clapping as soon as the bar ended? Probably hear your faggot boy in the background say, well, that bar was splendid. Now see, it set the standard. You literally begged me to do hat bars. In fact, you and Shuffle T have a YouTube sketch comedy channel and you call it hat. How corny is that? See, at SCS you practically begged me to do hat bars. Plan flips, you probably got a bunch of those. You want hat bars that bad? Yeah? Well, here you fucking go! Now, I don't care if and MA want to call you the new era, I'll still snap back at this in the pub in this guy with a few fellas, couple dogs' ears, a few stellars, only wear hats if it's ASD or a few sellers. Laser spray, bear rays, start beaming through the air. You go within my helmet, I could just leave it there. Telekinesis, raise the pussy 6 feet about there, and I'm not Beanie Man, but I can feel it in the air. See, now hat is a whack name. You'd probably change it if you could go back to the past. You tried building a foundation, but it fell on your head like a ton of bricks, and that hat wasn't hard. See, I'll sun you, but I'm not Vader. Still roll with that long saber. Better delivery, better bars, and I'm better on paper. The main event in this is a dope rapper versus a bitch. Well, Villain versus DK's on later. Plus, I heard your girl is posh too. But it won't mean I won't lick her. She thinks I'm pretty fit for a little ginger wigger. Took her out for a meal, and the dick I was gonna give her till she started pulling cracker over the table like a fucking Christmas dinner. Let's go! Now I heard your little sister's free. Oh, no, I won't go there. I'll wait until she's 4. Oh, wait until she's 4. Fuck it. No, I'm not Enigma, but it's blatant that I'm raw. Run up in your yard and I'm taking her by force, and I'll treat her how I treat my wine. Keep her in the cellar and wait till she's mature. So after this,
hold it down. Yo, hold it down, please.
Let's do that 4-bar then. See, after this, you can come cypher with me and we'll find out who the dopest is. Write shit with me, your pen couldn't cope with it. Judges for this battle, I hope you've been focusing. I didn't tell you why to vote for me, I told you why not to vote for him.
That's time. That's it.
Yeah. Shuffle T and I are in a comedy troupe called Hat, and now we owe him because he's actually our spokesman, so thanks for the promotion. Welcome. Your track is called Pocahontas. No, that's not a joke, I promise. He seriously called his track Pocahontas and compares himself to a colonial goddess as if he knows the context. But who here is familiar with several envisions of that indigenous script where Pocahontas gets poked by John Smith? Oh right, I finally know why you wrote the song. It's supposed to invoke the emotion strongest you feel whenever you choke a long dick. Now, beyond any homoerotic open topics, in Pocahontas, Cracker calls himself a spiritual being. Him. I mean, is that supposed to have some kind of hidden intrinsical meaning? Because I don't want to belittle your feelings or shit on your dreams of doing miracle healings, but spiritual? Really? Is that something all gingers believe in? I mean, I think I'm speaking for this entire city and reason when I say the idea of you engaging in any kind of spiritual teachings is an image that simply isn't appealing. Namaste, man. I'm Cracker, a spiritual being. In his house. Imagine a typical evening. His mum walks in on him seated in the middle of his room listening to minimal breathing in and now staring at a picture of Eden. Then his eyeballs under the lid start receding, so she's like, son, I know you're conquering your inner demons and trying to be rid of your material needs, but the TV's broken. You told me you fix it this week and there's a shitload of dishes in the kitchen. There's a shitload of dishes in the kitchen need cleaning. But shit, Southampton. You don't want to know what kind of hippie we're dealing with here this evening. The video of Pocahontas? Fuck me, those were some spiritual scenes. I mean, into this gingerous scene, spitting it free. Contemplating his existence next to the sickest of trees. Then staring into the distance in a mystical field, which looks a lot like a park I've been to in Roehampton. But still, it's the epitome of naturalism and peace. There's like 53 shots of a squirrel with the littlest feet, then back to this metaphysical G, sitting next to a river or stream. This is all in black and white, by the way. I mean, this dude's artistic and deep. He's just sitting there literally wishing he could fish in a bee, because since he went vegan, he's debating how strict he should be. Listen to me! But first I'm going to switch up the skiing, because I'm getting sick of it, see, and obviously I didn't want to do the same gimmick in free, but you trying to claim you're in any way spiritual seems so ridiculously silly to me, I could literally go unlimited sea, but come on, Cracker. Spiritual? You're nothing but the weakest poser. Imagine this freakish ogre leaning over trying to reach his toes when teaching yoga. It looked like someone spilled baked beans on a panini toast. We all know you're just a secret loader. Time.
That's time. Make some noise for MARLO!
What's good? It's Mickey. I'm judging Cracker versus MARLO. Amazing performances from both. Check it out. I'm not judging it round by round. I'm giving the battle to Cracker. I'm going on how I've been judged before, and if it's going into terms of what a rap battle is, Cracker was the better rapper. MARLO, I dig MARLO, I fuck with his style, but check, MARLO is like an actor who's been given the role of a rapper, and all he's been given to study the part are Mark Grist and Disaster Battles. And I think it's already kind of like he's doing a real good act, but Cracker was a much better rapper for me. I've also kind of heard he's also sort of done the same angle, what he did in his third round, MARLO, continuously for this battle, all 3 rounds, whereas I feel like Cracker in 3 rounds broke him down nicely on a lot of different levels. So that's why I've given it to that way. So just so you're clear about why I've given it to Cracker. Big up both of them. Respect to everybody. Mickey, peace.
What's going on? It's Dots. Fucking judging Cracker versus MARLO. Fucking sick way to start the night. I'm not going to go into it too much. Basically, the way that I see it was MARLO won the first. That he just come with some fucking craziness. I mean, Cracker was dope as well, like throughout the whole battle, but for that round, MARLO just got it for me. The second, Cracker definitely brought it back. He won the crowd over, and it was just bars. Like, MARLO's sick, but the way that I see it is at the moment he needs to kind of make the transition from poet to rapper. And I think personally, like the way that Cracker structured it and the kind of stuff that he was saying, he won that round for me anyway. And then the third round, I gave that to Cracker as well. I just thought that it was better delivered and he had a few bars that just sent the crowd mad. So yeah, fucking MARLO was sick the whole way through, and he's definitely a fucking sick rapper. But as much as I love the guy, I gotta give it to Cracker. So fucking big up.
Yo, it's your boy MA. That was a fucking sick battle, bro. Big them both up. I gave this one to Cracker. Cracker really stepped out, man. I ain't seen him since his tryout, but boy, like, I liked him then and even more so now. He really smashed it. Big up MARLO as well, man. I gave MARLO the first round. but his last 2 rounds weren't as good. Like the delivery really wasn't there, man. But I'm a big fan of MARLO. I love the callback humor MARLO does. Like I think he mentioned like Roehampton in all 3 rounds, and I like that. It's funny, but yeah, I think Cracker got him this time, man. But big and both up. Peace, and don't sleep on MARLO. And if you haven't seen MARLO's tryout against Josh Fox, watch that shit now. Peace.
Yes, what's going on, man? It's your boy, as usual, don't flop all fucking day and night as we are here, nighttime event. Shouts to Raygun Youth for bringing a whole squad down to Southampton. Big up Southampton for rolling through. We just had the first battle of the whole event, the first ever battle we've hosted in Southampton. We had my dude MARLO, battle number 2, Cracker maybe battle number 4 or 5. It was a unanimous vote, it went to Cracker. Make some noise.